The only constraint is data availability. And in the US, we have very good databases about the road networks, good information about the census. So work and phone data is a very high market share all over the place. So one of the aspects is I concentrate in portable measures and how things are comparable in some things, where the divergences are. And the Bay Area was one of the areas I has been working on before. Then it was like a good timing, like many things in life. So I had already knowledge of the road usage patterns in the Bay Area. I have the part of the model ready, so we just concentrated in the garage. So we were almost looking for an applications of our finding.
So we've been just brainstorming about new ideas or how we could extend the whole project. And one of the ideas is to build a model city one of the questions is going to be which city is going to be chosen as a model city. So that's one of the research questions. And after having selected this kind of city, it's about impacts of introducing several services to the city, how it influences like the CO2 emissions, so the time spent traveling, and hopefully not a lot of time spent in traffic jams and so on. So that's the basic idea, to come up with a holistic idea. And wouldn't it be great if we could also talk to city officials and name like certain percentages or certain or come up with numbers, what the impact of certain measures is going to be. So if you, for instance, add a couple of 100 car sharing fleets, that's going to reduce CO2 emission by X percent. Because right now everybody's talking about mobility services, but there are only rough numbers out there. And if you could put the price tag behind these things, would be amazing.
We already have, we went together through the demand modeling. So we can know on average how many people travel from A to B, and we validate the resulting volumes in the streets. Then that brings us to the closing the cycle of information. We got information from the users, we model the demand, so we make the numbers there. The great thing as an engineer and in general as a citizen is, okay, how we provide solutions. So how are we going to live in better cities? And is how it comes the much interest in mobility solutions. Then we can be in the situation in which we can explore recommendations through mobile phone apps, for example, or online apps, that we can recommend things. And the big challenge now is, are these recommendations going to be adopted? Then we are in this new challenge, that is how we study the best city in which we're going to implement our solutions. And we start exploring the ideas of report cards for cities and sustainability that the government has. Then we were even thinking is, in terms of transportation sustainability, the one that have worst grade in the report card are the ones that is going to be more likely to adopt the service, because the commuting there, the travel time is such a nightmare, that perhaps that would be it. So we are exploring this thing on how to upscale the study first and all. So it's about data, that's why things are portable, are online, and now it's about mobility solutions and their adoption. And this is a good partnership in which we envision a government, industry, and university. So we have BMW, MIT, and already some conversations with Volpi Center in the Department of Transportation. So it's really going to the next level.
It's also about the data being added to the modeling. I mean, you're the expert here, but let me just add this. We could add real-time data in order to improve the quality of the model. We could add like different data sources. I was talking about the map, before, so we could add socio-demographics, psychographics, income levels, and so on. So in order to create the big picture about mobility patterns, also on a visual base. So these are ideas that we're playing with right now. So, yeah, it was a fruitful workshop that we had today.